We're here today with Michael Rothe from the Canadian Finance and Leasing Association, who represents over 250 asset-backed finance and leasing associations and corporations in Canada. Hello, Michael. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you. How is this situation that we're in affecting your members? What are you hearing from them?
Well, the types of members we have vary. So they come from the large banks to large manufacturers, both equipment and auto, and small independent leasing companies. The banks and most of the large equipment companies are very well financed. And while this is affecting them dramatically, they have the liquidity and the size to weather the storm. For our smaller members, it's frankly existential. They all are reporting, a massive increase in volume, while at the same time reporting a massive decrease in revenue, sometimes up to 90%. And it's akin to flicking a light switch. The business was there one day, a week later, it was literally gone.
Right. So that's a big impact. And how have you and your organization handled the transformation you've gone through in helping them?
Well, we were pretty fortunate in a way. In the last couple of years, we had been pivoting to more of a digital footprint in any event rather. We're a small team. There's only 5 of us, and we made a decision within at least probably under 48 hours to deploy remotely. Right. And I have to say it's gone quite well since then.
So, Michael, when you think about your pre-COVID life and the strategy and the plans that you had in place, what's changed for you, and how do you as a leader think about those previous plans within the lens of what you're hearing from your members and how you're operating with your staff?
So yes, we've changed a lot as we've discussed, but we did not throw the strategy out the window. We have a number of, they were ambitious before, they're ambitious now, goals in terms of continuing our digital transformation, looking at our CRM, our website in the midst of this, updating our education offering. All that is continuing in the background while we've sort of ramped up our lobbying activity. Right. And I've done that, frankly, with an eye to saying, when we come out of this, I want to be well positioned to maintain the members that we still have and still be able to grow as an association and within the sector. Right.
Can you think of one example of something that you're, other than advocacy, that you're doing differently or planning differently to help your members at this particular time?
One is we have created a COVID resource page, and we brought it out from behind the paywall. The vast majority has been made available to them. So that's one thing that we've done that we've not done in the past. And the second is looking at our events. So can we live stream the events? This is something that we, wouldn't have had the ability to talk about in the past. It's funny, you're sometimes forced to be resourceful. And again, this is sort of one of those examples of where I think we may very well come out in a stronger position than we went into it, as challenging as these days are.
Well, I want to thank you for your time and wish you good luck with your members in the days to come. Thank you, Michael.
Wonderful. Thank you for the opportunity.